3, 2, 1. Welcome to the behind the scenes of the glowing car video that I made in the beginning of the 2024. In this video, I'll take you through every step from the LED lights, the cars, how we prepared them, the locations, the shooting and editing and music, so on. So by the end of this video, you'll know how to make your own cinematic car videos at night. Let's get started. But first, if you haven't seen the full video, it's only 30 seconds. I'll show you what we have made and then we'll go through the details afterwards. Okay, so the original plan was not to shoot that video. I mean, it was, but not with 3 cars. We planned to make a video about the Corvette and the LED lights and going through the city and everything, but it turned into things that we weren't planning for. We started buying the LED lights and there are a couple of different ones. We chose the lightest and the smallest one. We did the bumper and then the bonnet, and after a couple of hours we finished the whole front end of the car, and the first moment when we saw the car light up, it was just amazing with all of the colors around it. So yeah, it was perfect. And then we started posting some stories about the car and how it looks now, and a couple of our friends told us that they already finished their cars and they are ready if they want to shoot a video. And we had the cameras ready, we had the car ready. We started going to the gas station and filled up the cars because we knew the whole night we'll go through the city and shoot some videos. For the shoot, I got Sony A7S Mark III, which is perfect for low light conditions, and DJI RS2 for smooth shots, because when I'm at the back of the car, we want the camera motion to be as smooth as possible, so we need a gimbal for that. And my go-to camera settings, we want the aperture to be as wide as possible, a slow shutter speed to let in more lights, and then as low as the ISO can be. Oh, and double check the white balance on night shoots. That's something that most people forget. So we went out and drove on the streets. I was easily telling them to go to the right side of the street, to the left side, maybe do some movements and stuff like that. And we were kind of happy with what we got. But at the end, we saw a building with a sign says New Year 2024. We were like, okay, let's shoot in front of that building then. There was a nice parking lot there. We parked the car and got the last shot there. It was completely by luck. We were just cruising around the street and saw this building and we were like, hey, that's our last shot. So always be prepared to unexpected opportunities because it might turn out better than you have planned. Okay, on to the editing. Let me share my screen and see what we have done there. I used Premiere Pro for this project, and the first thing I did was import the footage and watch them all through and cut what's necessary, what might be not necessary. We had way too much content here. I just wanted to have a rough cut of the things that I want to include, and then I tried to link the shots together so that it tells a good story. So right here the cars are not driving, it's just showing the LED lights, and then a fast transition to see the cars moving on the streets, and one by one showing the clips that I liked. Yeah, and after those shots we just had the building that I mentioned completely by luck, and just it happens to be our last shot. And then once I have the whole rough cut ready, let me show you the final sequence. Even with the DJI RS2 gimbal, some shots needed the warp stabilization, and you have to be really careful not to get the wobbly effect. I can talk more about that in another video, how to stabilize your videos with warp stabilizer and not get the wobbly effect. I didn't want the colors to be anything extreme, but we just increased the contrast, maybe some highlights and the whites for the car headlights, and then and some tweaks on the color wheel. And then at the end, of course, we add the cinematic letterbox thingy at the top and bottom of it, and then that's it. For the music, this is the title of what I used. It's perfect for what I needed. It starts slow and then it drops and then after the drop it slows down. This is what I needed. It was perfect for my case. And that's how we made the video. If this was helpful, like, maybe subscribe, or write down in the comments if I have missed anything. We can chat about it there. I hope this was helpful and inspired you to keep creating awesome stuff. See you in the next video.